The fabric is very delicate, so make sure you get a fabric that's quite okay, that has much of cotton. So you have this. So now let's go to the sleeves. To do the sleeves, you measure the armhole, this, and we are having 9.5. So let's take our fabric for the sleeve. So when you take your fabric, you fold your fabric this way. Remember we had 9.5. So 9.5 minus 1, making 8.5. So we have 8.5 here. That's our sleeve, 8.5. So 8.5 this way. Let's have our base this way. So after having this, you measure down 3.5. 3.5 this way. Then measure the length of your sleeve. We are doing our sleeve length 8, but plus half inch to sew at the top. So 8.5, 8.5. So we have both lines. The 3.5 is the depth for the crown. So we have this. And now you draw this, you use your hand, no curve. Make sure your sleeve is not that curvy. For men's sleeve, it shouldn't be like something like this. So we have this way. Then I will put in our arm measurement. With this, the arm is 12. So we have, let's make it 13. So we have 6.5 plus 1 inch of allowance. Before we connect, let's measure and see if we can get our 9.5. So you start your 9.5 from here, take your time gradually, and we are having our 9.5 here. So after that, you can now connect this to this. Then we leave something little for the hem. It can be like 3 inches or 4 inches. So we have it like this. So this becomes our sleeve. So this is the right side of the fabric. This is the wrong side. So you can decide to fold this inside this way. Since my fabric, the right and the wrong side has a 9 stone, I would like to do it this way. Fold the right side, the wrong side to the right side this way, for it to look like a tenor. So I'll make sure I have my 8.5. If it's not up to, I'll come down a little to make sure I have my 8.5. So after having your 8.5, make sure from here, yes, 5.25. Make sure this part is, yeah, 5.25. So after having this, I fold the excess inside. You can make this like 1.5 is fine, depending on your own preference, how you want it. So after this, I grab my fusible web. So this way. Let's do the same thing for this. So now we have both sleeve like this. So we will cut, we reduce some amount here, like half. Always the half I'm talking about is just this part, not from here. So you just blend in from here to the tip this way. The same thing for this. For the sleeve. So that will determine where you are fixing it to the kaftan. So let's go to the sewing machine. So we make sure this part of the sleeve we sew just a quarter. So we have our sleeves like this. This is the right side, this is the wrong side. So when we are fixing the right side of the fabric, being where we did the turn up, this part, the right side will face the right side of the garment. This line here will meet this line. This is the right. So you see the right side is going to the front. This is the front of the sleeve. This is the back of the sleeve. So here the front, here's the back. So the part that we mark, this part to meet it. Then you pin, let the lines meet. Then this also meet the side. You can pin throughout before you sew. So you just sometimes you realize that the armhole is bigger than the sleeve, you ease it. You see, as I sew, I push a little of the armhole because I realize that it's becoming bigger than the sleeve. So you just ease. So you stay the sleeve this way and do the same thing for the other side. So after joining the sleeve, you knit it together this way. You knit it this way. Then now we will join the side from here up to this part. The same thing for the other side. So let's go to our sewing machine.